Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And welcome to the 2025 BCA Eitaikyo Perpetual Memorial Service. My name is Michael Endo. I'm the Executive Assistant to Bishop Marvin Harada at the BCA, and I'm honored to serve as your chairman this morning. This morning's service is hybrid, meaning that it is being conducted here at the Berkeley Buddhist Temple in person with a number of select members of the BCA and the Berkeley Buddhist Temple, and it is also being broadcast via YouTube. So I wish to thank all of you who have gathered here this morning here at the Berkeley Buddhist Temple, and to all of you who are joining us at home on YouTube. Yesterday morning, as part of the National Council meetings that we've been conducting over the last 2 days, Reverend Dr. David Matsumoto shared with us a beautiful poem in his Dharma message during the morning opening service. It is a wonderful coincidence because I had planned to also refer to this poem this morning. Thank you, David. Yeah. In the foreword of the BCA's 75th anniversary commemorative book from back in 1974, then Bishop Kenryu Tsuji quotes the beautiful poem by Mrs. Wariko Kai, the founder of the Kyoto Joshi Gakuen, or the Kyoto Women's Educational Institution, which was the precursor to today's Kyoto Women's University. And the poem reads, Iwa mo ari, kono ne mo aredo, sarasara to, tada sarasara to, mizu no nagaruru. Bishop Tsuji translated this poem as, over and around the rocks and the tree trunks, the water flows on, the babbling brook flows on. Tsuji Sensei goes on to explain how this poem describes the Isseis, the Japanese first generation here in America, and their way of life, and how they did not succumb to the obstacles before them. They might have been deterred, but they persevered, reciting the Nembutsu regardless of their circumstances. The Nembutsu was an unfathomable source of strength. Tsuji Sensei's words remind us that it is through this important annual Eitaikyo Perpetual Memorial Service that we remember, with a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation, the many, many BCA ministers, leaders, and members who have returned to the Pure Land before us. We thank them for persevering through good times and difficult times, paving the path that allows us today to move the Dharma forward. And it is through this service that we reflect with gratitude for our past and a vision for our future, to see to it that others are able to encounter in the joy that the Nembutsu teaching brings to our lives. This morning's service, we will begin with the Sambujo, the three respectful callings of Buddha Amida, Buddha Shakyamuni, and all Buddhas of the 10 quarters to join us in this morning's Dharma gathering here in this hall. That will be followed by the Hyobyakumon, the aspiration, which is the pronouncement of the purpose of this morning's service. And following that, led by Bishop Harada, we will have the chanting of the Sutra Amida-kyo, which is on page 101 in the large purple books that are in front of you in your pew. Today we will be reciting the Busetsu Amida-kyo, also known as the smaller sutra on Amida. This is one of the three Pure Land sutras of Shin Buddhism, and has traditionally been chanted at our BCA Eitaikyo service. The other two sutras were chanted last year. The Kanmuryo Jukyo Saho, or the ritual on the Sutra of Contemplation of Immeasurable Life, was conducted at the 2024 BCA Eitaikyo service in Sacramento, California. And many of the ministers participated in the Muryo Jukyo Saho, or the ritual on the Sutra of Immeasurable Life, prior to the 2024 BCA Ministers Fuken Summer Seminar. And so at this time, we would like to begin with Sambujo, followed by aspiration and the chanting of the Amida-kyo.
Namandavats, 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 namandavats.
우저 미다녀라이 니으로 샤카녀라이 니으로 의자의 지포녀라이 니으로 Hyobyaku. Today, the members of the Buddhist Churches of America gather for our annual Eitaikyo, Perpetual Memorial Service. We pay deep respects and reverence to the past ministers and members of our churches, temples, and national organization whose shoulders we stand on. We especially have in our thoughts and minds the dedicated ministers that we lost this past year, the late Reverend Charles Kenko Hasegawa, the late Reverend Akio Shoyu Miyaji, the late Reverend Rebecca Joren MacDonald, the late Reverend Eijun Kujo, and the late Reverend Hirofumi Hakubun Watanabe, who also served as Bishop of the BCA. We cannot express in words their great contributions to the propagation of the Buddha Dharma in their ministerial careers. As our BCA theme expresses, we have a deep sense of gratitude for our past, but we have a deeper sense of our vision for the future. We must put forth the same dedication, the same sacrifice as our pioneering ministers and members, and move the Dharma forward to future generations, especially to those who have yet to encounter or have even heard one time Namu Amida Butsu. May our service today be an opportunity for us to commit ourselves to share the Dharma with a world that deeply needs the teachings. Naman Dabuts, Naman Dabuts, Naman Dabuts, Naman Dabuts, Naman Dabuts, Naman Dabuts, Naman Dabuts. Busetsu Abhida Kyo Nyose Gamo Ichiji Butsu Zai Sha E Kokugi Juki Kodoku On Yodai Bikushu Senni Yakugoju Ninku Kaize Daiyaraka Shusho Chishiki Choro Shari Hotmaka Mokennen Maka Kasho Maka Kasennen Maka Kuchirari Hata Shuri Handaga Nanda Ananda Ragora Kyobo Hadai Binzuru Harada Karudai Maka Kohina Hakura Anuruda Yoze To Shodai De Shibyo Shobo Satmaka Satmonju Shiri Hoji Aitabo Satkenda Kadaibo Satjo Shinjimbo Satnyo Nyozeto Shodaibo Satngyu Shakudai Kanninto Muryo Shotendai Shuku Nijibungo Choro Shari Honjuze Saiho Kajuman no Kubundo Usekai Myoan Goku Rakugodo Ubungo Amida Kongen Zai Seppo Shari Hon Ido